Hi, my name's Kevin Doherty with Western Waves Dairy. We milk about 700 cows and farm 800 acres in Ferndale, Washington. We are standing in our new freestall barn, or new as of 2010. Some of the unique features in this barn are double curtain sidewalls, an open ridge vent, and 14-foot sidewalls. The other thing that's unique about this barn is it is a flush barn, which actually works really well for keeping cows and the floor clean. Everything is flush to one end of the barn, and then that way we can run it through our sand separation system. To start our journey out, ever since we moved to this dairy farm, we've had issues with water quality downstream from the dairy. Our beginning problem was to figure out what was causing all these high coliform counts in the water. The ultimate solution up until this point has been we, in 2016, put in a sand filter system, which catches all of our driveway water, all the water off our silage tarps and commodity shed, and runs it through a 3-layer sand filter system. While it doesn't come out to meet the water quality standards, it reduces it to probably 1% of what that water going in would be. So it's a huge, huge step. And then through the use of the vegetative treatment area, we are now well below the quality standards that need to be met. And the big deal with that is it all ends up going to shellfish beds, which are a major economic driver in this area. So at Western Waves, we grow approximately 800 acres of cropland, and only about 80 acres of that is corn silage. We try to choose land to grow corn silage on that has the least risk of runoff. We try to choose land that we can get drag hose to, which means so that we can get the nutrients that the corn crop needs without purchasing the extra fertilizer. The other criteria is if there's a field that we don't think no-till is going to help, or there's some other factor that field has that needs changed, that's when we take that field out of grass and improve it. The majority of our grass is a tall fescue orchard grass mix. Some of it has a little bit of perennial ryegrass in, and what we've found in our growing conditions are that the tall fescue stands up to our heavy manure application and the drought and flooding that sometimes happens through our growing season. So our soil organic levels range anywhere from 5% to 7.2. I believe that's just from not disturbing the ground that often. Our crop rotation probably isn't typical. Some of the fields have not been turned since in 13 years that we've been farming this, but still yield very well. The benefit to having the high organic matter is, and we've seen it in the last 2 years where we've had no rain for 3 or 4 months, our corn crop, the corn that we do grow has managed to survive, and our yields haven't been reduced by very much at all. Our grass, we can still get almost 4 cuttings a year on most of our ground, and we've certainly adapted and evolved over the last 13 years, and I'm sure as time goes by we'll have more challenges and have to adapt and evolve even more, but I'm fairly positive that we're up to that challenge.